Hey everybody, it's Wilby the Gaming Unicorn. Finally back with Alan Wake after so damn long, I'll admit. But we're finally diving into the lake house, which I'm very excited for. Very, very excited for. And I'm not even joking, I have not spoiled this game for myself. I have avoided spoilers so much. So I have no idea what I'm walking into, what's gonna happen. Let's just jump in. Loading into the expansion from this menu will overwrite your progress in the existing expansion is quick say yes. Alright, let's go. And in this, we're playing as
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls. 1970, 76, 8. Last one was in 2010. It's not exactly clockwork, but this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake acted up again.
Uh-oh.
After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility.
Yep.
The Lake House.
Yep.
To study the threshold in Cauldron Lake. Find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work. When we detected a spike in paranatural activity at Cauldron Lake, before I even knew you were on this case, Saga, the Lake House was my first stop. I was short-handed, hoped they could spare some help, maybe give us some intel on the situation.
She's talking to Saga?
If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I'd have just kept on driving.
There's Estevez. Oh boy.
This is Agent Kieran Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmonts.
That's not good.
So much for the welcome wagon.
Mm-hmm.
You all set up the perimeter. We're on the Threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Estevez, honey, what have you gotten yourself into? Return addendum, the lake house. Investigate the lake house, speak to Dr. Marmont and Wait, I'm sorry, what? Dr. Marmont and There's two? There's two. Okay, that's... Okay. Alright, that's bandages. Gun. Oops. You can tell it's been a while. Alright, so let's see. Quick slot. We're gonna put that right there. Quick. Put that right there. And then quick slot. Yeah, we'll just do bandages on the bottom. Alrighty. Let's see what we can scrounge up at the lake house. And by the way, I wanted to do a little teaser, but obviously my PC was acting up. But I wanted to show that if you play a Saga in the main game and you come to this gate, you can actually get a little bit of hidden dialogue.
Agent Kieran Estevez, requesting entry. I don't have time for this.
Can we climb over? Or we could just use our ID
This
card.
shouldn't take long, okay? You see anything? Radio me.
Roger that.
Hi, fella. I don't know his name. they're just backup for Estevez, I guess. Alrighty, yeah, I really have no
The
idea.
lake house was run by the research department. Research and investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency.
Yeah,
Classic
pretty much.
interdepartmental drama. Your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have clouded my judgment.
Okay. Here's a good question. Why is she talking to Saga? I don't remember this conversation. Like, at all. But alrighty. Let's just, keep on walking. A nice rainy stroll through the woods. What could be better? Oh, I meant to say, Remedy Entertainment was really leaning into the horror with the lake house, so, yeah, Happy Pride Month, everybody! Oh god. A van. Okay, we have a van. What's over here? I'm literally just checking things out. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. I'm just checking things out. Oh. Eh. Up, I go around. Me and my dumbass. Or not. Is there something hidden here? No, this is just an area. Oh wait, hang on. A picnic table. Okay, there's nothing here. From what I can tell. Trash can. What's this way? Nothing. Yeah, there's nothing. Alrighty. Let's, take a little tour of the lake house. I already don't like the music. And
Hello?
it is...
Agent Kieran Estevez, Investigations Department.
Yeah, honey, I don't think anybody's here. Not to be a jerk. Oh, God.
No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility?
Hello?
Okay, well, it was definitely going in the report.
Who you telling, hun? This is weird. Look at these old dinosaur computers, Jesus. Why do I get the feeling there might be a Well, somebody loves their donuts. I mean, I'm a fan of strawberry sprinkled myself, but damn. What's this? It's a report from Ava Ramani to FBC personnel. Status update. The oldest house. To all staff. On-site observation teams report that the oldest house is still under active lockdown. Status of Director Trench Management Team and all other personnel inside the oldest house at the time of the lockdown's initialization remains unknown. Observation teams have detected fluctuations in the redacted field originating from the oldest house as of redacted, increasing in strength as it loops through a specific pattern every redacted hours. These readings are currently being analyzed by research staff in the Boston office. Any personnel with any information pertaining to the signal should contact them immediately. Sincerely, Ava Ramani, Supervisory Agent. Okay, I guess that's something. Oh, there's something over here.
That's handy.
Oh, it's a lake house map. Wait, ground floor painting project production, holding an observation, page development, research archives. Why is the research archive so big? Okay, so
An experiment. That bodes well.
security, safety, censorship. Any unaccompanied artist must be reported to security immediately. Dr. Marmont here to remind you to put in 100% effort today. Security, safety, censorship. Remember the 3 S's. Experiment in progress. What is that experiment, I wonder? Oh boy. Is this what I just read? Yeah.
Hello, and welcome to another exciting day here at the Lake House. As I'm sure you know, I am Dr. Jules Marmont, and this is my wife.
Dr. Diana Marmont.
And together we are
Oh.
the heads of research at this facility. We want to thank you all for helping us break new ground in our study of Cauldron Lake.
That's right, Jules. But don't let our exciting work in threshold regulation and dimensional coupling keep you from observing the proper safety protocols.
You said it, Diana. We run a tight ship here at the Lake House. So, always remember the 3 S's. Safety, security, and censorship.
It's a C. It's a C.
What? Yeah, that is the joke, Diana.
Well, it's a stupid
Wonderful joke, Jules. We'll see you down there.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, that seems healthy.
Yeah, pretty much. They have such a wonderful marriage. Not. Anything in here? No. Do not contaminate the lake house with unrelated art. Ramna's daily stand-up. No doodling. What's this? The Lake House Daily. Good news. HQ still dark. Pie was good. More pie for the rest of us. We have coffee. Deerfest this week. Bad news. HQ still dark. Nut allergy bad. No ama beer. It's good. I tried it. The artist is illegible. Someone stole the black whiteboard marker. All vacation time canceled. Oh wow, that's nice. I didn't even see that big TV screen. I thought it was over like the intercom or something.
Dr. Marmont's not here.
Oh, so this
Nobody is?
This is her office.
I'll have to check downstairs.
I don't know if that's such a good idea. Replacement keycard request form. Please fill out the fields below before delivering the form to security. A new keycard will be issued to you once your request is processed. Name Jules Marmond. Position co-head of research. Required clearance the highest one. I forget what it is called. Reason for replacement. My old card went missing. Why did her whole old card... Who took her old card?
They must all be working on the lower levels. I need to head down.
Indicate here if your card was stolen. How would I know if it was stolen or is lost? Why do you not put microchips inside to follow them if you're so concerned with this? I am the head of research and I expect a new card on my desk by the end of the workday. Okay, damn. Research profile subject P. Summary. Through extensive testing, the subject has been confirmed to possess an intrinsic paranatural ability that manifests exclusively during the act of painting. These paintings feature scenes or events he would have no knowledge of, even sometimes painting an event before it occurs. This effect has been proven multiple times and has estimated 40 to 100% success rate. Note the lack of precision in this range is due to the team's inability to prove that a painting's content will not be realized at some point in the eventual future. Researchers are asked to reiterate their hesitance to publish any concrete statements surrounding the subject and his ability at this time, as the nature of the paintings and their paranatural effect have been exceptionally difficult to measure and quantify. Conclusion. The subject is suspected to be a Class 2 para-utilitarian, though additional testing will be required to confirm this. At this time, his ability is not believed to be a direct threat to himself or others and can be controlled. The nature of his ability is to show current or future events via the art he creates, but the extent of this forecasting cannot be determined by researchers with any high level of precision. Unlike the art created by Alan Wake, there is no evidence the subject's art is directly manipulating reality via the shadow's energies. Ah, okay. Science fact of the day. September 14th, 2023. Thursday. Though most famous for acting, Hedy Lamarr also invented in her free time. She patented a frequency hopping device for torpedo guidance systems at the age of 38. Good for her.
Changing passwords, huh?
From Security Technical Support Division to all departments. Update to computer password reset policy. Effective September 13th. All computer passwords must be reset daily to address security and concerns. We are aware this may be an inconvenient change and lead to difficulty remembering your password. We recommend using a permanent set of digits at the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. Try using significant personal dates, coordinates, etc. Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, etc. Please also remember that for the time being, passwords are not to exceed 6 digits. Thank you for your compliance. Okay, so using a permanent set of digits at the beginning of the password, followed by numbers that change daily. So numbers that change daily would be a calendar, a permanent set of digits, what would be a permanent set of digits? Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, etc. Okay, so the passwords are not to exceed 6 digits. Nice view. Who's this guy? To my new fellow head of the lake house, love, Diana. Barrows University, on the recommendation of the faculty by the virtue of the authority vested in them, the trustees of Barrows University have conferred on Jules Francois Marmont the degree of Doctor of Applied Science and is entitled to all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. William Devereaux, Chairman of the Board of Trustees. Paul Jensen, Dean of Barrows University. Federal Bureau of Control Special Service Special Service Certificate. This exceptional contribution certificate is awarded to Jules Francois Marmont in grateful recognition of his outstanding contributions to the Bureau's scientific endeavors. Casper Darling, Head of Research. Casper Darling, why does that name sound so familiar? From Dr. Casper Darling, Head of Research, to Dr. Jules Marmont. Subject: appointment as facility head. The senior leadership of the Federal Bureau of Control has determined to appoint Dr. Jules Marmont as Head of Research at the facility of Cauldron Lake. And this one's in bold. The appointment will be shared with Diana Marmont, effective upon the facility's completion on July 18th. Zechariah Trench, Bureau Director. Okay, so... Dr. Jules Marmont, Head of Research. 3/3/7/18. Hold on, wait, let me look at Doctor of Applied Science. That's the only one that stands out. Okay. I feel like Dr. Jules Marmont, Head of Research. Is it 3/3/7/18? Let's try it. 3/3/7/18. Oh, damn it. Age 38. That one's in bold. So not the date, but the age. 38. 7/18.
Nope.
Oh, shit.
That's not right.
Damn it. Three.
Come on.
Ooh. 7/1/8/4/3.
Damn it.
Mortimer. 7/1/8/2/3/8.
That's not right. Nope.
damn it.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
Damn it.
I got this. I can figure it out. I'm smart. Why is everything in a circle? Circle of mugs. Then a circle of donuts. Here's another circle, but it looks like it's made out of thumbtacks. And it leads all the way to this circle. Wait, here's a circle of shoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Why are there so many circles? Then a little circle of thumbtacks. And a circle of donuts. A circle of paper balls. Oh, I didn't check over here. Please remember the following recreational activities are forbidden in the waters of Cauldron Lake. These restrictions apply to both civilians and the FPC employees. Fishing, redacted, swimming, boating applies to canoes, kayaks, motorized boats, etc. Using the water for redacted purposes, water skiing, blank in the water, paddle birding. These activities can result in redacted in an estimated % of cases. If you are unclear about any of the restrictions listed above, please speak with redacted. Security report, local rumors, background. A recent security operation was performed among the citizens of Bright Falls and Watery. The goal of this operation was to ascertain public knowledge and opinion of the lake house and its operations. The following information was gained through covert listening and informational questioning. The local public appeared to view the area around the lake house with fear. This is of course the intended reaction, as the Bureau has publicly marked the area as dangerous due to volcanic gases. However, there is a specific rumor among the public regarding a government facility in the woods run by mad scientists taking people for experimentation. This rumor seems to particularly among the local youth, and its proximity to the truth is a cause for... Oh, they were taking people and experimenting on them. This rumor seems particularly popular among the local youth, and its proximity to the truth is a cause for concern. Worst case outcome would be an increase in curiosity or possibly even aggression. It is possible that even the reason for the lake house security breach back in redacted. Action to be taken. Security personnel will continue to monitor youth chatter. If rumors continue disseminating, and a cover story may be required. Perhaps even fabricated signage for an American Volcano Commission type institution. So they were taking people and experimenting on them. That's not good. Can I go this way?
It's locked.
Looking at Google, it's literally 180738. I put the date in backwards. I put the fucking... Yeah, because it goes... Because in Finland, in Europe, they actually do day, then month, then... There we go. Thank God. Gov security. Security you can trust. Unlock the door, please. There's a mailbox. Hello, please remember to lock your computer before leaving your station for any amount of time. Changing your password daily does not improve our facility security. If you leave your computer open, thank you. Brian Lopez, IT Specialist. Dr. Marmont, Project Arbutus has officially requested we return the pages. We aren't using them for any work on Project Romnus, and they are shared research materials, so I can release them back to Arbutus. Sincerely, Dr. Perry Levine, Senior Researcher. So does next Wednesday work? Go fuck yourself, Jules. I apologize for the difficulty my wife is presenting, Harry. I believe she is suggesting that I would take her project's budget, an unfair and preposterous accusation, though I am confident you understand that. I would be happy to meet and discuss the annual budget. It is, of course, the head of research's job to oversee such work. Maybe Diana is no longer up to... Maybe Diana is no longer up to the task. Sincerely, Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head of research. Uh-oh. I am too busy to attend meetings. Just use the budget from last year, but make sure to specify that a specific percentage of the research budget is to go toward Project Arbutus, so certain individuals won't be tempted to slow down their competition by stealing resources. Annual budget. Good morning. A friendly reminder that proposed annual budgets need to be sent out by the end of this month. Every station is being asked to give a thorough breakdown this year in an effort to find areas where spending can be reduced. Should I book a time for us to speak about this and make a plan? All the best. Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator. Her project's budget. So that's why they're pissed at each other, because she's trying to do some sort of science project, but it requires a lot of money. Go fuck yourself, Jules. Yeah. Yeah, from D. Marmont. Diana Marmont. Jules Marmont. Diana Marmont. Go fuck yourself. So this next Wednesday work. From P. Levine. Project Arbutus has returned the pages. We aren't using it for any work on Project Romnus. Research material. So I can release them back to Arbutus. Sincerely, Senior Researcher. Yeah, well... Plus, there was also a puzzle in the nursing home. Vladimir, the guy, in the security room, I had to push the security button, or not, enter the security code, and it was like the day he joined the cult of the tree or whatever. But Saga mentioned it was like, oh, he's European, so he puts the day before the month. And I should have remembered that. Whoops. Anyway, let's keep going. This isn't ominous. There's nothing else I can see or do. No, not at all. Is this unlocked? It is! Oh shit. Sorry, I just burst through the door.
This should come in handy.
Ooh, what is it? What did I get? What did I get? Oh, a security clearance key card. Good thing I went and looked in there real quick. Alrighty, let's head on down.
Access denied.
As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts.
I should have went down to 1. I went down to
Rest of
3.
ESTA team, something's going on in the lake house. I want all nearby agents to...
Oh shit! Oh! Okay, never mind, it didn't matter. Oh, honey. Oh, honey, you are in so much danger. Oh, oh no.
Agent Estevez, what's your status?
Oh dear God. Oh God, what's going on? What the fuck?
Staff should seek shelter immediately.
We have a situation in
What
the
the
lake house.
fuck?
All agents converge on the facility now.
Oh shit! Oh! Holy fuck! Wait a minute.
Relay that order. Shh, where's the fucking elevator?
Oh shit! It's gone!
Okay. Priority 1. Get the lights on.
Okay.
Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake is not smart.
No, it's not. No, it's not, hun. Okay, those two faces, were they the Jules people?
What the fuck was that?
Oh, I'm not alone. Oh, I'm not alone. And the walls are painted. They mentioned painting. The painting's bad for some reason. I don't know. Oh, God. Hello? Hello? Murderer. Yeah, it looks like someone went crazy and like there's a little like spray paint can. What? It's like the reality shifted. Just like the dark place. What's that? Okay, yeah. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm chill. What's this say? Threshold linking experiment progress report. Oh, God! The work to recreate a stable link between our reality and that of the dark place continues. Progress is good, with all teams reporting high confidence that a successful connection will soon be possible. What the hell were they doing? Recent efforts in utilizing the paintings produced by Subject P to adjust reality in such a way that archives that achieves our goals were unsuccessful. However, this result allowed us to discard that avenue of research and focus on solely on a much more viable one. Our new hypothesis states that a threshold's energies and thus its reality altering effect are drawn to pieces of art that contain significant level of emotion. So not just art, but art that contains emotion. This is supported by a clear trend in the data we have gathered over the years, and if we can identify and quantify the emotion of an art piece, our work will speed up considerably. Work has already proceeded with an immediate focus on developing devices capable of measuring the level of emotion in any given piece of art. For now, our research will continue on to focus solely on the art produced by Subject P, while no pieces of his have yielded successful results outside of their assistance in discovering the redacted pages. His proven status as a para-utilitarian makes his work most suitable research material. Refer to the file F2153821 for full report. Research order. As the Lake House continues to make progress toward its goal, various avenues of research are being pursued. Recently, one such avenue has yielded unexpected results. The research into nursery rhymes, by Dr. and Dr. Marmont, led by Dr. Campbell. The nursery rhymes as an art form has shown viability in its ability to connect with Cauldron Lake Threshold, the dark place. As a result, the nursery rhyme findings will now be carried forward by the co-heads of research incorporated into ongoing research across the lake house, effective immediately. Research teams will be briefed on how to utilize the effective elements of the nursery rhymes into their own work. Note, Dr. Campbell and his research team are being reassigned. They will continue to develop their work on nursery rhymes outside the lake house. Any exposure risk related to performing confidential work outside of the facility's premises have been acknowledged and accepted by the co-heads of research. Signed, Dr. Diana Marmont and Dr. Jules Marmont, both co-heads of research. So they knew the paintings they knew they were bad, but they were diving into it. Oh God. That's not good. What the hell were these two idiots doing? Watch your step. Okay. Alrighty then. Oh. And the music's getting bad. Okay, yeah, quick save or manual save. You know what? How about we do a manual save just to be on the safe side? Okay, that's great. What's this? There's nothing. Oh, okay. Okay, oh God, I'm getting stuff. That's not good. Oh God, I don't like this. I don't like this. That looks awful. Wait, is this like a little, like, prison room? Oh God, what the hell were they doing? Those two idiots, what the fuck were they doing? They were messing with shit beyond their own comprehension. There's paint cans and everything strewn all over the place. Why do I hear wet noises? Like I'm not even... Oh. Batteries, okay, good. Good. Oh, okay. Oh God, they're giving me stuff. I know when they give me stuff, then that means something's around the corner. Oh God. Okay, it's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh God. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Oh, I gotta turn on the power. Or it's not just plugged in.
This keycard won't get me in.
Oh, I need a level 2. Fuck.
That is not a regulation FBC weapon.
Oh yeah, I saw something about her getting a new weapon or something. Installing power cores. Pick up power core. Align power core with receiving socket. Insert power core.
Jules's keycard could be useful.
Unfortunately, Jules' keycard went missing last night. Huge shame. On a totally unrelated note, I now have level 3 clearance card in my office plus a black rock. Been grinding the black rock down to a powder and stashing around in case any gets confiscated. Next steps: weapon test using black rock powder. If successful, maybe sending schematics to off-site teams could lead to transfer out of this shithole. Need to think of more applications for black rock now that I have some. There was a researcher at the old house who had tons of ideas like this. Wish I could remember their name. So whoever wrote this report stole the key card.
Can't open it from the side.
Damn it.
Okay. Power core receiver. Plugging a core in should get the lights on.
Okay. Mortimer, okay. Okay. Fucking Mortimer, I do not like this. What time? Okay, it's only 12:48. Reason I'm keeping an eye on the time is because I have therapy today, but I don't think that matters right now because I'm about to have my ass handed to me by a bunch of spooky ass monsters who like to—
Wish they'd make these things lighter.
Oh God, I don't have— oh God, I don't have my
The way
flashlight.
I saw it, there was only one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news, I just had to keep going down. Bad news, the elevator liked to disappear.
Oh, I am fucking terrified. Hello? I hear something. I don't know. Just keep walking, just keep walking, just keep walking. Love of God, please just keep walking. There we go. Ah. A fault in the system.
At least the elevator's back.
And my flashlight. I know I'm walking around instead of run. Oh God, those sounds do not make me happy. Oh God. What the fuck? Oh, light. Okay, yeah, nope, we're gonna save right here. That's what we're gonna do. Oh. Security reminder. Hello, and please remember to lock your computer. Okay. Pie Day! To celebrate the arrival of fall, I brought a variety of seasonal pies from that local diner you all seem to love so much. The members of Project Ramos can come enjoy them in the lobby near my office. All other staff should visit the other Dr. Marmon's office to see if she brought pie. Okay, so they're obviously having a very bad marriage. Also, despite the ridiculous dramatics of last year, I have purchased the delicious pecan-filled pies. Happy fall. This is from Jules Marmont. Hello, gentle reminder that nut allergies are a serious health issue and making light of them is not appropriate workplace behavior for anyone of any seniority level. Bringing nuts to the office is a health risk and should be avoided for everyone's safety. Thank you. From Jules Marmot to Perry Levine. Perry, do not release any of those pages. Tell Diana and those fools on Project Arbutus that we misplaced them. An unfortunate filing accident. Tell them we are confident the pages will resurface in 2 or 3 weeks, but we are too busy making progress to look for them right now. Be sure you say that we are making progress just as I wrote it above. Regards. Okay, this is getting really creepy and weird. What the hell were they doing? And the pages, the manuscript pages, what were they doing with them? Attention, missing black rock. Attention all staff. There is a significant amount of black rock missing from sublevel 5. I expect there to be a misunderstanding and someone has taken it to another floor by mistake. If you did this, respond to this message and we will fix the problem. Black rock is a precious material. We only have so much of it now with the oldest house being closed. Okay. What's this? A reality. Okay, yeah, the paintings. So these two Dr. Marmonts, they basically were doing the nursery rhymes that I was running all around for.
First off, a huge thank you to everyone here. The Lake House has made amazing strides in researching the AWE here at Cauldron Lake. Great work, team. I wanted to come in person so I could check in on the latest work. I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared. Do you hear that, Doctors Marmot? While I'm here, I want to focus on the relationship between the shadow and the AWE site below the lake. The theory that the shadow even originates from the dimension this threshold is tapping into is compelling. Eventually, I want to understand how this dimension manages to convert subjective elements like art into objective reality. What are the constraints of this phenomenon? Can it, say, create altered items or even objects of power simply by manifesting them via a piece of art? These are the things we need to know to accurately classify the shadow. I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow. So, any and all proposals are welcome. Anything testing art's effect on reality by using the shadow's energy is preferred. To find answers, we'll first need a lot of data.
I don't think that's a good idea.
And when I return to the oldest house, I'll take back anything we end up with to run against a classified project called Hedron to build a comparative data set. I wish I could tell you more. It's very, very exciting. Non-physical forces impacting. No, sorry, I really can't. It is. You know what? Maybe some of you can come visit. We'll have to get you clearance, of course, but maybe that can. You know what? I don't want to take the entire day talking. So, the shadow represents a whole new area of research, and I couldn't be more excited to start digging in. It is a great new world, people.
The Lake House's research went way beyond studying Cauldron Lake's threshold. Playing with paranatural forces, it never goes well, Saga.
Never ever.
This is exactly why we lock up people like Wake.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, right, button. Button. What the fuck did I just do? What the fuck did I just do? Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's cool. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be A-okay. Nothing to be scared of. It's just... Oh! What the fuck?
If you can understand me, I am an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control.
There's
I can
two.
assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived.
Hi.
Pistol's no good.
Damn it! Neither's the flashlight! Run! Run! Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck were those things? Oh my god. Okay. So we have friends now. No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Help! Help!
Can't open it from this side.
Fuck! Okay, everything's cool. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Ah! Ah! No. No. Do I just go?
This isn't working.
What the fuck are they? Run! Run!
What the fuck were those things? Okay, deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, you never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold.
Sir, please hold. Please hold.
Where am I?
Hold.
What is that?
Oh god. What the fuck? What the fuck? I can talk to it?
If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand? Well, I'll be damned. So what kind of entity are you?
What the fuck?
You can speak. That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Come up with that. I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation? What does that mean? Okay, hey, calm down.
Oh, I can't back up! No! What the fuck?
Cease all hostility right now.
Holy fuck!
Bad news. That thing is really pissed off.
Yeah, no shit.
Good news. It didn't try to kill me.
At least immediately.
Baby steps.
Okay, maps updated. Break room, panel control switch, container. I can shift the light. Wait, here are her little notes. Marmonts, where are they? Experiment in progress, probably downstairs. Need to get to sublevel 5. Project Romnus, led by Dr. J. Marmont. Jules. Involves paintings. Para-utilitarian? Living, painting, altered entity, transformed person, connected to other hostile painted entities. Project Arbitus, led by D. Marmont. Wake manuscript pages. Alan Wake involved? I don't think he's involved in this. I really, really don't think he's involved with this. Okay,
Angry living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card.
yeah.
Something different was happening at the lake house,
Yeah.
and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty Sunday.
This is that's fair. That's very fair.
Sublevel 1.
So if the light shift is active, ah. Ah. Run! Okay, you know what? Let's just go down to 3. I had an idea, but it didn't work out. So let's just go down to 3.
Sublevel 3.
Page development. Oh god, the game just saved. Yay! Oh god. Hello? Just gonna close this door because it makes me feel safer. Emergency Sheik Sauter. What the hell? Refinement progress. ATD output and calibration. The automated typing device ATD will produce writing mimicking that of Alan Wake, known parallel-utilitarian, with the goal of affecting reality with the same consistency as Mr. Wake's writing. So that's what this little machine right here is? To reach this level of authenticity, each page produced by the ATD must be evaluated and graded based upon its similarity to Wake's original style. The pages will be graded using the following criteria: comprehensibility, style, tone, and content. Comprehensibility, this is the most basic of criteria. The page must use language and develop stories in an understandable, organic way. Style, the page must accurately mimic the typical style of Wake's writing, using pages in the lake house's possession as reference. Tone, the page must accurately mimic the typical tone of Wake's writing, uses pages in the lake house as reference. Content, the page must accurately mimic the typical. Okay. Once pages are graded, they will be fed into the algorithm as preferred reference material, thus continuously refining and writing produced by the ATDs until they can produce near identical stories to Alan Wake. Once that is achieved, we will provide instructions to the ATD on what to write, effectively gaining control of Wake's ability to link with the Shadow's power. They are messing with shit they do not need to mess with. Oh, and these are the little... Oh, here it is. Oh, batteries. Thank God. Oh, there's a tape recorder. Moving forward, research at the lake house will be divided into two distinct projects. Project X 10032 AW, code name Arbitus, will focus on studying the writing of Alan Wake, with Dr. Diana Marmont serving as project director. Project C43210RL, codename Romnus, will be focusing on studying and his work. Redacted in his work, with Dr. Jules Marmont serving as project. So, husband and wife were both working on different projects. Staff will be soon notified regarding their project assignment and any required desk changes. Your pages requested during the reorganization. This is a confidential facility matter and is not to be discussed with external agents or teams. If you have any questions, please contact me directly. Signed, Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator. Why didn't they want anybody else knowing about it, like external agents or teams? Okay, that's a little suspicious.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory.
What?
I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be
What?
filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that.
Oh, God.
I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday.
This is Diana.
Two writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
The Bookers! The Bookers from the diner! The ones that were at Cauldron Lake! Oh my God! Holy fuck! Wait, are these them?
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
Oh dear fucking God in heaven. I remember this, it preys on negative emotions, the dark presence, and it tried to take over Ilmo. Thankfully he didn't succumb to it, but I guess Dr. Jules Marmont and Dr. Diana Marmont did. Yep. Oh God, these two fucking idiots were messing with shit they didn't. Contains dialogue, clipped praising, third person, broad timeline. Marmonts, Diana and Jules, FFC Lake House, conflict, water, dark. Oh God.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmonts were putting something in his food.
Oh
A man in
God.
a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink. The turpentine, the paint, it was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings. 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint. Hatred for the brushes. For the Marmonts. For himself.
And this was the guy they were keeping locked up in the little cell that we saw.
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas.
Okay.
He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmonts.
Okay, I know. Oh my God. So they, like, basically, since they were angry at each other, the Marmonts, the dark presence overtook them. And that's why the lake house is the way it is.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
Okay. Born in New York.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant, went bad. The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment.
Hang on, I may have to mute the capture card. Okay, sorry about that, because she won't shut up. Okay, so initial findings report. R.E. Edward Franklin Booker. Franklin, born in New York, currently resides in New York, married to Tamitha Booker, no known children or dependents, no Paris criminal affiliations found, located in Bright Falls, Washington as of 9/10/2023. That's when Saga met them at the diner. Writer and director of 5-stage plays, unsuccessful. Confirmed artist, designated author, playwright, disclaimer, background investigation performed in a very short amount of time per instruction. As a result, the information contained in this report is not comprehensive and possibly erroneous. Initial findings report. Tamitha Madison Booker, born in Atlanta, Georgia, currently resides in New York, New York. Married to Edwin Franklin Booker, no known children. No para-criminal affiliations found. Located in Bright Falls, Washington. Author of 3 commercially successful true crime books. First publication was a poetry collection, unsuccessful. Confirmed artist, designated author, poet. Disclaimer, background investigation performed in a very short amount of time per instruction. As a result, the information contained in this report is erroneous. Okay, whatever.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, like that. The truth was controlled here. It's not art, just content.
Why does it look like it goes on forever?
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in.
Light. Oh. Oh, bullets. We're just gonna... Yep, we're just gonna... There we go. Alright, I'm gonna stop it here because it's already like 1 o'clock. So I'll pick this up later because this has gotten my full attention. And I played for like an hour and 37 minutes, but I'll like chop it down in editing and stuff. But yeah, this is the Gaming Unicorn signing off, and I will be back with more Alan Wake 2, the Lake House DLC.